time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
If you listen closely to the crowd, you hear the belts popping.
Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The gun, the ground game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming to this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Past the first down marker and still running. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine...
Not in my house, not on my white boy.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about. So you can
not on my white boy again.
No doubt about it. Really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way to who wins this one.
It'll be third and long. Johnson looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. That pass is
Put him in a seatbelt.
He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback.
Cracker
nice
boys.
Defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit.
No hot mic when you know the mic's hot.
And now forcing the fourth down.
Catches it
Oh
cleanly
yeah,
at
crib.
the 20.
Oh,
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense.
Am I not supposed to return? Thought we could return against the user. Chat, can we return punts? Thanks, dear.
Here's the handoff. Can't get him to the ground. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Chad, do we make it to the second quarter
The
before
Golden Eagles can play
we lag
this
out
second
again?
down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught behind the line. It's Bolden. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Chat, stay with me. Move those
First down
chains.
here for the offense.
What kind of defense is this?
From the gun. Give on the inside.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
Yeah, wiping my nose for that first down.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the tight end.
Run him over.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the football. That's what he catch it, big fella.
I call this one the Viator. 3rd down, you need a first. Comeback City.
The line to gain
Yeah, dude, I went in and put all your plays in my
43-yard
custom
line, and it's
playbook.
3rd down.
Cheese City now.
From the gun, wants to pass. Going deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Oh, that's a problem. Shouldn't have done that.
Defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Boston College needing a 4th down conversion. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Handoff to the lone back. Fighting off the defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Try to get it to the edge.
Oh,
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
The Cardinals will hustle to the line.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that 1st down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
Go get him.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
These read options are so hard to diagnose, just like right there. He picks up a little chunk of yards, not a big chunk. It's so easy when you run the read options.
Why is that? Why is it easy?
Because if you want to play fast to the football, well then fine, I'm going to pull the ball right now and to use your aggressiveness against you. But if you want to sit
Where is my hard flat
right now and get a little chunk of yards.
Oh, he did on the run right after I put conservative on. Cool.
Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there. Now it's 4th down.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
Over the gap.
Trying to get it to the marker. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. And you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
They'll send the tight end in motion. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
I know Viator isn't talking about garbage offense.
Got 3 on 1st first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Caught in the backfield, it's Bolden. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Looks as if he's going to run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. They want to throw it. Grab behind the line.
Oh, we got switching? We got, okay. Don't matter, though. We're going to go tempo here and punch it in.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one.
Yeah, missing the tackle is crazy work.
Direct snap. It's Richard. And he gets nothing. And this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line.
And so how physical are you willing to be offensively at this point on 3rd down coming up? You want to keep trying to run the football. I mean, you're right there at the goal line. How do you want to do it, though? You want to spread him out, maybe go zone read in the middle, give your quarterback the option to keep it? Or do you want to bring the big fellas in, go jumbo formation, and just try to impose your will?
Now, to me, these are the decisions that are not so easy. Analytics, go for it on 4th down. Yeah, pull the trigger. But in these type of games, now where it's 4th and 5+, this becomes very difficult. How confident am I in this play in the red zone that I know I'm going to get a touchdown and not get stopped short?
It'll be 4th and goal, and it'll be a tough one. Looking to throw.
Wide open. Oh, my God. Where's the music on?
That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Really nice job working the route.
Fire these nuts in the mouth,
He's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Got the quick completion. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 1st and 10 for the offense. Just going to keep it after the snap. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Johnson wants to throw it. Setting up the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the offense gets an automatic 1st down after the roughing the passer penalty. Okay, ready? Looking for a crease. It's Ray. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. It gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Ain't no way the tight end don't catch it.
They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up... field position.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big
play. Maybe a touchdown.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46.
Nope.
Trying to make magic with his feet. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On the double. We've reached a break. Boston College has the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work.
Oh, man. Hit it.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
14.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a fourth down.
Bryce McClellan. That's a throwback.
No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, man, no play.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
And they decide to go for it, decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football.
That's a pick. Come on.
Catch. It's Messer.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Line getting set on second down.
Read that like a book.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play getting the tackle for loss.
Johnson looking to throw. A strike downfield. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake.
Oh, no.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. With the catch, it's Messer. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, going to the air.
They make a
Got his man
tackle.
quickly. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. And you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick. And because of the hit, incomplete pass.
To do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brown. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And this offense has finally put a good drive together. A really good opportunity here. Got to be smart with the football. Don't get too aggressive. Got to get points. But a chance to tie this up going into the half. Considering this offense hasn't played great, that would be a big win.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner.
Doing a block kick, Chad.
Way too much penetration up front. As a result, they lose yardage.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
That.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tennessee. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. BC has the ball.
Got a lot of man on his bunch there.
Power football with the run. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. The short hands. It's Bolden.
3rd and 1.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground
Great
here.
job, offense.
And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense.
Wide receiver made the tackle from the slot.
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh my God! I hit the button 5 minutes ago.
And they finally make the
I had to hit
tackle,
that
but this will be
twice.
a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Touchdown.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Working that left side now. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
This Boston College offense has it working. Takes the handoff. It's Richard.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally
Here, let's get the worst quarterback in all those categories.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top.
Oh, that's a pick. Yikes.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield.
Oh, what's the camera angle doing?
Incompletion on 3rd down.
54-yard field goal or not?
Getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch.
A 54-yard field goal.
That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Analytics.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. To be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Johnson wants to throw it. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line.
Isaac Brown and not going for 200 plus on the ground.
Understanding
Be me.
football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Fires to the wideout. Pegged off, and they ruin an early drive with the
This will make it ugly, folks.
He goes down.
This may be the end of Eggie in PFL.
Let's see if they can get something
right
going here late in the half. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just
I had
as
him
he was
too.
releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
What's he gonna do?
This defense happy with how
Decline
that
it?
last
What?
play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty.
Now I could take 2 shots here.
They're facing a third down. Tight end now in motion. They'll run play action. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started
same
in their
play,
opponent's
chat.
territory. Now you're
Again.
4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
That's not right. Man, these errands are going to get delayed. We're not taking the force.
On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in.
Put the game
and
away.
that decision will be questioned for a while.
Womp womp.
Johnson looking to throw. Under fire. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. And the Cardinals want to move quickly. Give to Brown. Hard running there.
Make a tackle, brother.
Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
Hauls it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start.
Terrible clock management.
The decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe
holy
a
bad
chance
clock
to get
management.
off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Johnson wants to throw it. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
You got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team.
Oh, doink.
Never a doubt.
No.
That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Oh, my
We played
God.
2
That
quarters
did
here.
not
Time
go
to
in.
go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Cardinals will kick it off to start the second half. And there will be no return on this one as the ball...
Oh, my God. This would be a great time to have Twitter.
into the end zone. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in.
What a
that was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, what a throw, what a catch. Don't say that often.
It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Tries to get it on the ground.
Love the call going RPO here on 4th and short. How about the running back? This is a guy that gets the tough yards. He finds ways to get those hidden yards. He can push the pile, drive the legs. Showed you that right there.
Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. They're going to ride this running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. Turning it on. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
The screen game for this offense, man, it's a feel thing, like when to call it and when you can anticipate somebody being aggressive, and they pick the right time, man. They hit the defense, 3rd down, big play, slip it right behind the linebackers, make the play and get the first down.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Still up by 8 after the miss.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
He has had a long day at the office, not to mention
Ooh,
the
averaging 2 yards a carry right
has been
now.
all over him. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time at Georgia.
Man, fly off the edge, beat the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get a sack. The ball has to be coming out a little bit later. But you know what? When you win that fast and that clean off the line of scrimmage, that is how it's done at the highest level for that defensive end.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
Well, there's a great example of the receiver working back to his quarterback on the curl route against man coverage. He drives back towards the football, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll run it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Grabs it inside the 15. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the
Holding.
play. Let's see if it stands.
Oh my God.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back
Oh
up,
my
and now
God.
it's second down.
These sliders suck.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Off the boot, looking for his man. Underheat, he gets rid of it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Trying to move the sticks on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll take a deep shot here. And he reels it in inside the 30. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it
Shouldn't have
just
dropped
outside
8
the
there,
10,
buddy.
the 11.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They'll send the back in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here we go. Gonna look downfield again.
Man, hit that on target.
That throwing catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Boston College. And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Mississippi State is in serious trouble right now. I'm not sure some folks won't be asking for a refund on their NIL investment. A putrid performance in Starkville. They're trailing by 14 to Georgia. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Brown has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Johnson wants to throw it. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
It doesn't suck for the Eags.
This offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Throws for the tight end.
Come on.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Not able to pop the big return, but they got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession.
You gotta take a deep shot here, chat.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting
shot
from the
right
36.
here.
Off play action on 1st down.
Oh, got him.
Unloads to the wideout.
Dear God.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Oh my
Well, no
God.
doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Oh my God. It's so
Quarterback may
bad.
change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
But he hits that one.
Complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. get it out on the screen. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Gonna let it fly.
Come on.
And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can.
I thought that was going to be a couple rows deep.
Got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Got a man.
That's dangerous. That man in space.
At the 45 on his way. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
It's only over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
That's caught. It's Hughes. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
Pick.
And it's picked off for the third time today. Trying to take it back.
Dear Lord.
Touchdown, Eagles. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Wrong input. That was the only route.
Looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And that just might do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback.
Brother.
You've got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Give me that.
They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. Grab grabbed over the middle. It's Skinner.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
This has been a frustrating day. I
will
mean,
not chill.
They haven't moved the ball
Man, I'll yell at you
consistently,
because,
and
man.
now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
They bring him down, but not before
We
he's
have
able to
reached
pick up the
four-vert
first down.
territory.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit
Put
of
him on the
momentum
hood.
and gain a little bit of confidence.
14 attempts for 24 yards. Is that good, chat?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game
Chad, is that
if you don't
good?
control the line of scrimmage.
I need
How
a
about
football.
the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Get there.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold them. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. The Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Big fella moving. Give him 6. Touchdown, Cardinals! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they
Oh
cut
my God,
further
the
into
flat
that
was
lead.
too flat.
So they put together a 9-play,
Hard flat was too
75-yard
flat.
drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the
It
score.
won't let me pick a play.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
I'll be taking this one.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. After that last scoring drive, old Uncle Mo has switched sidelines, and now they'll try to get it back. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll have to find another play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's
That
got to
would
keep
be
2 hands on the
hashtag
ball
my
as well.
luck.
They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
Built the lead, but you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business, and this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Is Eggy streaming? No. Dang, if I lag out, it sucks.
And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Touch pass on the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Shakes off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You got him where you wanted him. You backed him up on 3rd down. You knew they were going to throw the football, but they just couldn't stop him. They give up the 1st down, and time is running out. This defense is going to have to get aggressive.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll give it to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice game on 1st down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game.
Okay.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and
Just
preserve
run
time
it out.
for their offense.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
And here comes the field goal unit. They fake it. They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. And I guess they thought they'd find the field goal block team napping. They were wide awake, and they come up with the stop. Boy, you look smart when it works out, but when it goes awry, you are left to second-guess yourself.
And I like aggressiveness, but sometimes it does backfire and work against you. You got the lead. You could add to the lead here, but now the defense gets the big stop on the fake field goal, and now they got some momentum. Let's see what they can do with it.
Sure hands, it's Stewart. There he goes. Ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Johnson looking to throw. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. From the gun, running back on the move. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Normally, I would say 4th and short on your own side of the field, you punt the ball away, but we're in the 4th quarter, and they need to keep this drive going to win. I say go for it.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Quarterback gets the first down. Finds a crease at the 20. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. And the Cardinals are threatening on 1st and goal. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout.
Come on. Pick that.
That one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down.
And that is a play you've got to make as the defender. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got a chance to secure the win with the interception, and you put it on the ground. Missed opportunity.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. And they'll finally make the tackle at the 3-yard line. Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
He wants to throw it. Quick completion on the out.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are going to go, why do you run the route short? You know, like you got to run that route into the end zone so when he catches it, he gets credit for the 2-point play. But they're stopped short, no points.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. The Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Timeout is called with just a single second left. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man. And that is how we will wrap this one up. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up